Okay, it's do-over time. How's that better? Oh my God. Okay, so I got glare on my screen. I can't read what y'all are saying. There you go. No more cartoony talk. Okay, so this morning I'm going to have a cigarette, so don't freak out. Cigarette and coffee. That's my breakfast. Okay, so what I was saying, okay, thank you. You can understand me now. Okay, so I got there at 7:55 this morning. Their door opened at 8. I was at the front desk at 8:01 second. And I did revise my letter. I'll read it to you. And somebody commented about you may want to prove yourself, but if you ask for a hearing, it'll only take longer. And I thought, that second part is absolutely right. If I ask for a hearing, it will take longer when all they wanted was my savings statement to square things away, and I gave them that. So, but I'm not trying to prove myself. I'm defending myself from their slack assery. So, you know. Okay, so I had 3. I lost 2. I don't know. Give this a thumbs up because it's all good news. Okay, so I wanted. I was gonna get to you I got home 12 minutes after 8. I was the housing office is literally, a quarter mile down the road or less. So I got home and found that Austin overshot his potty pad. So then I had to mop the floor. Or I'd have gotten to you right quick. I didn't film when I was going on because there's other people at that office that may have gotten caught in a video that would not have deserved that. So I didn't film anything there. But I have receipts. So let me read to you my revised letter. Standard format, blah, 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 So I changed the reference and I added a little something, something, something. So reference, your letter dated April 24, 2019, request for immediate review and placement/reinstatement to original position of consideration on the Housing Choice Voucher Program waiting list. Request for 2-bedroom voucher for purposes of caregiver consideration. Dear Fort Wayne Housing Authority, HCVP Intake Department, which is who I'm supposed to be turning this into. On the date of the 8:45 a.m. meeting of April 1st, 2019, the lady that conducted that meeting, whose name I do not know, I do now, had long gray hair and was also my intake person, accepted the documentation from me that you are asking for. Her signature is on your items missing form copy that I received with your above referenced letter. My number was number 2 at that first meeting of the week. After going through and copying additional information for my life insurance she had asked for, she asked for my savings statement, which I did not have with me. I had given my checking account statement. After she gave me the yellow copy of the items missing form saying I needed my savings statement, I asked if I could run to PNC Bank quickly to have them printed out. She agreed. I went directly to the South Anthony branch and the teller printed it out for me. I returned within 15 minutes and handed the savings statement from PNC to her directly. And the person who sat down right after me was still the person she was currently servicing and witnessed it all. I then specifically asked if we were good with everything she needed. She responded yes. I asked if I would have a green sticker on my file now. She responded yes. If they put a green sticker on your file, that means no other information is needed and you're just fast-tracked on through. All other requested information was provided, including substantiation for preference for veteran status, disability status, victim of domestic violence. All was in the packet of information I turned in. While checking my status on your website the other day, I noticed those 3 boxes weren't checked, so I updated my app to include them, all of which you already have the substantiating information for in my file. My Indiana driver's license has a veteran certification stamp on it, and you have a copy now of the front and back for your records proving I am a veteran. That letter is stamped received. Page 1. Because she was in the middle of another interview upon my return, likely number 5, 6, or 7, she did not make a copy, and I just gave her the original printout from the bank. It showed my savings balance to be 1 penny. Check number 5, 6, or 7's file. It may have gotten misplaced in their folders. Also, due to the volume of people there and the stress she was likely under, she omitted to remove the items missing form from my file after being handed the information she needed to fulfill that request. I am quite sure if you examine my folder again, you will find the statement for my savings, although it does not look like the one I have attached, as it was only a printout from the PNC branch and not on their letterhead. Enclosed, please find my statement for the savings account I just printed off from my bank account site as required again. I request an immediate review of my file and that of number 5, 6, or 7's to locate the original statement I provided, and that once located, it is there, I immediately be reinstated to the waiting list in the original order I am entitled to, and not the back of the list. Regarding the form HUD 5382 on my certification of domestic violence, the paperwork I turned in and that is currently in my file is more detailed than this form asked for. They include Superior Court judge signatures, the incident report, past proof of restraining orders that he was served with while he was in lockup, and the original complaint from April 2nd, 1999, 20 years ago. Dang. In excruciating and agonizing detail. You have all I have to give on this, with every possible signature you could need for substantiation of that claim. I am at a loss what else you would want to prove my claim of being a victim of domestic violence. All of what I have already provided satisfies Section 2 of that request. And it was like official court signatures, stuff like that. I would like to mention that I found the strong language in your letter to be highly offensive. I realize and sympathize with your staff working under stressful situations with little resources is trying and often chaotic. But understand that when I've done everything that has been asked for, and then get a strongly worded letter such as the one I received on Saturday from your organization, it is quite jarring. The failure and violation that was committed here was a result of the sole actions or lack thereof of your intake representative, and I say that with the utmost respect for the workload they are all under. Someone that is much more emotionally fragile than I could have well wanted to commit suicide, having read that in the midst of his or her stressful uncertainty. The language in your letter is crushing. You should be more mindful of your clients and consider rewording those phrases in the future for a more professional approach. Stamped, received, page 2. Additionally, and well in advance of the 10 days prior to voucher issuance requirement, I would like to request consideration for a voucher for a 2-bedroom unit for the following reasons. 1, I have legal guardianship of my adult son. You also have verification by court order that I turned in let me read that again. You also have verification by court order that I turned in with my paperwork on April 1st, 2019. That was a screwy sentence. I should have read that again. Anyway, although he has been living independently for some time without need for my intervention or financial management, the diagnosis listed in that court order could change that at any moment in time and abruptly. The instance when he would have to come live with me could be necessary tomorrow, next month, or 5 years from now, or never. Number 2, due to my disability, which includes, for those who were so curious, COPD, lung nodules, emphysema, ankylosing spondylitis, which is an autoimmune disorder, rheumatoid arthritis, and multiple orthopedic arthritic conditions of the feet, hips, limbs, and neck due to autoimmune disorder. A time will come, perhaps in the nearer future than I would desire, that I will need an in-home caregiver. That caregiver may even be my son when that time comes, but a 2-bedroom will be required. Once I move from my current location, I will not be able to move another time in my lifetime. This is my final move. I have been looking around already and have selected Tamara Senior Villas on John Street as my final home. Excuse me. I am on a call/waiting list there already with Tony. Because of the emergency pull cords in the bedroom and bathroom, wheelchair access, and the secure entry features that no other location on your list has, to my knowledge, and for my safety and security in my final years, I would like to request consideration from your administration for the unlimited extensions that are necessary to allow me to move to Tamara Senior Villas as my final residence. HUD regulations allow for indefinite extensions at your discretion, and I would ask that consideration for all of the above reasons listed until a 2-bedroom unit comes available at Tamara Senior Villas, with an option to also be allowed to move into a 1-bedroom unit at my personal discretion if my fluid health circumstances require it. I have a 25-plus year friend that lives at Tamara Senior Villas, and we are doctor visit buddies and assist each other emotionally and are each other's emergency contacts. She is alone. I am alone. Neither of us have family in the area. I do have a brother here, but we are estranged. Your consideration for the above request would also make sure my friend and I are closely residing and available to help each other as needed and continue our doctor buddy team efforts. Her name is Patricia Stiglman, who is also your client. I trust that this response and request for immediate review satisfies your required responses from me in full, and that immediate review of my file will take place upon receipt and without further delay. I respectfully expect reinstatement to the waiting list in my original position of consideration and not the back of the line, as this delay was caused by no fault of my own. Stamped, received. Page 3. Sincerely, Kathy Cross. Enclosures, your missing items form copy with personal notations included for response. B, my statement savings from PNC Bank for period of March 1st, 2019 to March 31st as requested. Again. And C, Form HUD 5382 completed. That's the domestic violence stuff. Stamped, received. Page 4. This is the items missing form. Stamped, received. Where I said, you already have this. That's her signature. She's got it. Look for her. This is my PNC savings statement. Stamps received on the back. Page 2 of my statement. Stamps received on the back. This is my domestic violence form they asked for, which I just basically told them, look at the file. I've already given it to you. Stamped, received. Done. Bam! So, that's that. They have it. I'm done. I have fulfilled my obligations again. And I found Mr. Guy, who is also a Democrat and also, the head of HUD there, because he's going to have to be the one that approves that 2-bedroom, because it's going to be eventually his discretion. So I converted that letter into a PDF and sent it to him in Facebook messaging. I said, I'm hand delivering this today, but it's going to require your eventual thing, your eventual approval. I'm precinct chair here. Everybody can vouch for me. They know me. I'm truthful. I'm honest. I'm not, asking for something that I don't deserve to have. And please take a look at this letter. So he has it, and they have it, and it's April 29th, and now we wait again. So, last night, just to add to the thing, I was trying to get around here, and I kept running into boxes. I stumped my toe on a stinking box. Oh my gosh, you know how bad that hurts. I mean, it's like a litany of a string of 4-letter words, or 5 or 6, or incantation of your mother's and everything else. I'm like, I can't stand it. It's awful in here. It's horrible. No, I can't even have company. I can't have anybody come in my house. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes high. 1, 2, 3, 4 deep there. 1, 2, 2 large boxes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes there. A box of boxes here. And my shed, my mind is exploding. Thank you, Julie. Nice to meet you. By the way, Betty. Okay. So anyway, I was doing that, and I'm like, you know what? There's a storage place that just opened up across the street where the old Kmart used to be. And I didn't want to do this, but I'm probably going to have to do this. So they had a promotion, first month free. And I thought, okay, I get a 10 by 10 unit, and I get all of these boxes out of here, and all of the boxes that I'm still yet to pack up when I get my U-Haul boxes today. They're coming today, hopefully. And I'll just pack them up. I'll put in the shed and clean out my shed, and put everything in the shed and the storage unit. That's done. All of these boxes are all my living room stuff. And, everything that I use every day is still out. I got my Xbox console, coffee table, all of this, my nebulizer, I got all that like still out. And, I got a lot of books I still have to pack up or go through because my son said he wanted my college books. Okay, so, and essays. All my essays are on. Oops, my hard drive. A portable hard drive. All my important stuff's on that. I don't keep any important papers, any important files, anything with my social security number. I don't keep any of that on my PC's hard drive. Get a portable hard drive. Save all of your documentation onto that hard drive. Back it up every week or every time you need, or every time you add a new thing, back it up. And so if something was to happen, my son only needs to take this hard drive and plug it in his computer, and he's got everything, including my college essays. So anyway, getting back to the thing, I thought, so what I could do is somebody from my church says, hey, we got trucks, we can help you. I'm like, okay, so here's what we can do. Go ahead and get the boxes out of here, clear out the shed, get I've got a little bookshelf, I've got a shoe rack, this shelf here beside me. I still got my food processor out because I still use that to chop and slice and dice and grate and stuff. Because I'm still trying to eat healthy, y'all. And then get the bookcase out of here. Get everything that I've already cleared the stuff out of. Get that out of here. My office supply cabinet that's right here by the door. I got to finish boxing some of that up, keep some paper out, and get that into storage. Clear this area so I can think, breathe, and live. And get all my. I've only got 1, 2, 3 more pictures on the wall, and my lighthouse, which I still have to take down and repaint the frame. And so, get all that stuff in storage, and it's $88 a month, but it's temporary because when I get to the new place, I'm on the waiting list for a garage. So eventually I can get the stuff out of the storage unit into the garage and I'll be done. So first month's free, so I won't have to start paying until June 3rd. And hopefully after turning all of this in, I'll be back on the list very, 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 very soon. And approved for that 2-bedroom. 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom. By August or by October, I'm out of here. Because I cannot move. I cannot and I will not move in the wintertime. After doing that for Patty in 22-degree weather and snow, that broke me, y'all. That just absolutely, you have the energy to do it while you're doing it. But then afterwards, hell, it's been 2 months and I'm still not over that move. Everything hurts. Tiffany, hi. Gosh, I want to shout out to Tiffany because I have a Straight Talk phone and that young lady has paid my monthly service for months. Thank you so much, Tiffany. You're a champ and I love you. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on getting a storage unit. It's $88 a month. It's going to hurt. It's going to take everything extra after bills, but it's worth it. The sacrifice. I will sit here and I'd rather sit here and eat straw and dirt and know that's taken care of than to continue to try to navigate around these damn boxes. So I can't. Y'all, I'm sitting here. I don't know. You can see the back. I don't even have the light turned on, but I still got all these boxes over here, and they're full. So, and then that way, when the movers do come eventually, the storage unit is on the way to the new place. So they could pick up the stuff here, stop by the storage unit, pick that stuff up, and then carry it on. So it's still, clear it all out at one time, and that'll be good. So, the office storage cabinet, I'm not even going to ask her to take all of it. I have to see. If I get a 2-bedroom, I have to scope out the space, because I'm not going to move back in and be like Patty was. She surrounded herself with boxes for weeks. And if she hadn't gotten cable, she'd have gotten finished a lot sooner. She says they're watching cable instead of unpacking her damn boxes. I'm like, oh, if I had cable, I would not have a life, because I'd be sitting there the proverbial, stereotype, sitting there eating cheese puffs, watching cable, doing nothing. I can't do that. I haven't turned my TV on except for my Xbox and Netflix at night, maybe twice a week in months. I don't have a show I regularly watch except for PBS every Sunday night. So that's the plan. Get the storage unit effective Friday, May 3rd. That's when I get paid, on the 3rd. Some people from the church will be here Saturday if it's not going to rain, because I can't have my stuff wet, because I am definitely not going back into that whole mold remediation baloney again. I'm not going to do it. So since the first month's free, what do I care if I start right away? But so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But so I decided to go in that $88 a month debt. A great sacrifice, y'all. That's everything I have left. Everything I have left at the end of paying my responsibilities is about $101. So if I don't have to pay my electric bill, I have, everybody has to pay their damn electric bill. But I'm just saying, I've got $101 and now 88. I don't know if they're going to tax any of that, but 88 of that is going to be gone until all of this gets resolved, because I cannot live surrounded by. I feel like I am living an episode of Hoarders gone wrong. So I can't do that. I cannot do that. And there's only a few pots and pans that I use. Out of all the stuff I have. So, I'm going to be heading out to Goodwill or wherever else and take care of get all of that out. I'm giving away a lot of stuff. I'm donating a lot of stuff out. So that's good. And I want to get some dry goods, all my dry goods together in boxes, and go ahead and put that in the storage unit. I'll save 1 bag of beans out, 1 bag of rice, whatever. I'll save some here and then put some in storage. And then that way, when I move in, I can pull it in a little bit at a time and not be overwhelmed with everything all at once. I'm like, oh, I know that's in store. I'll go get it, because the storage unit is literally a quarter of a mile from my new place. It's like, here's my place, here's the storage unit, here's the new place. Bing, bing, bing. So it's all close. So sorry for my appearance. I am that red and splotchy this morning. But anyway, good to see you, Tiffany. Hadn't seen you in a long time, or heard from you, or nothing. Are you still coming to Fort Wayne in June to see Paul McCartney? Because my front row ticket got lost in the mail. I can't go. Oh my gosh. And Susan from Tennessee, I guess it is, I think. She came to Indianapolis yesterday to see Pink. So I'm looking forward to hearing how her concert went. So that's it, y'all. I'm legit. I'm on the list. If you want to hear what my letter said, you'll have to watch this from the beginning. And it was a very good letter, I think. How many of y'all thought this was a good letter that was here to hear it? How many of y'all? Tell everybody else how good my letter was. And it's all stamped received. So, done. But don't come at me with no, you failed or you violated your family obligations. Because, see, this is the nice way. This is the nice way to shove their words down their throat and have them crap it for breakfast. That's what I was talking about the other day. That's a nice way to do it. Okay, let me get to your comments now. Okay, Betty says great letter. Julie says hope everything works out. I have my name on the list for disabled apartment over here in South Bend. Oh, Mayor Pete, yeah, Mayor Pete's neck of the woods. Long wait, year probably. Well, true. Yeah. Well, okay, so in previous videos, I've already had 2 calls saying we got an apartment available. It's a 1-bedroom. Got an apartment available. I don't have my voucher yet. Second call. We got an apartment coming up. I don't have my voucher yet. Just last week, Patty called me and they said, got an apartment ready. I don't have my voucher yet. 3 strikes. But I am not out. Because, there are a lot of advanced aged people that live there. And as bad as it is to say, is that a lot of those people that live there are on their last leg. When I get over there, I'm going to be on the decline, but I won't be on my last leg. I will be in decline. I am currently in decline. Trying to, fight that with good food, though. But I am in decline. So, but somebody gonna die. Somebody gonna die next week. Somebody gonna die next month. There will be an apartment open, but will it be a 2-bedroom? And I don't wish that on anybody. Don't get me wrong. I don't wish that on nobody. But it's gonna happen, and eventually I'll have my apartment. Those places, they look pretty. You can look up Tamara, Tamera, senior villas on John Street in Fort Wayne, and you can see what the exterior looks like. But they don't give you a floor plan. Not even when you go there in person, they don't hand out a floor plan. Which really, it's like you take this, we got an apartment, and you say you want it, but you can't see it yet because somebody's still in there. But you have to commit right now or not. So you have to accept these things sight unseen. But I have seen them, so I know. They're nice. They're nice. I mean, they're not fancy. They're not fancy schmancy. They do paint their walls with a chalk white flat paint, which is really hard to clean. That kind of bugs me. That's setting me up to fail right away because your walls are going to get dirty, especially in the kitchen. You got a sauce splatter or something, and it's going to stain that. That's whatever. But so anyway, let's see. Well, good luck in South Bend, Julie. As long as it's in your county, anywhere in your county, that voucher should work for you. Christy, good luck, Kathy. Been a viewer for quite a while. Love your Spitfire attitude. Thank you. I want everybody to tell Tiffany thank you for helping me. She, like I said, she has paid my straight talk telephone bill for months and months and months and months and months and months. That seems to be her ongoing contribution to me being able to call emergency services. Thank you, Tiffany. I love you. She's so sweet. Okay, so Deandra says couch potato. Yeah, I'm not going to be a couch potato. I'm not going to get cable. I'm just not. I mean, I say that now. I have to get in there and I mean, if I get cable, that's kind of defeating the purpose of trying to save money by moving there anyway. That's just cable. I'm doing just fine without cable. I can watch C-SPAN on my computer on the internet, which I like C-SPAN because I can see the hearings live. I can hear what they say directly, and I don't have to, dink with commercials. I do watch Netflix. My Netflix now is $12.99 a month. They raised the prices. So Netflix I can watch on my internet, or I can watch it over my Xbox console. So I have Netflix. So let's see. I have Netflix and I chill. Let's see. You're doing well for your health issues. No, I might look like that, but when I walk to the dumpster and back, I have to sit down for half an hour because I can hardly breathe. I'm telling you, my lung capacity, my lungs are declining, y'all. They're declining. Keeping me from, doing what I want to do, stamina wise. So Christy says the letter was good. Julie says, I figured that because where I'm going to move to, that a lot of older people. I saw the apartment, big 1-bedroom, and I could take my dog. Yeah, I could take my dog too. Of course, I have a letter from my therapist, and Austin is, certified. Of course, I need to get him back at training because somebody comes to the door. He's just so socially starved right now. He is inappropriately overly enthusiastic to see anybody at this point. I don't want Roku because I don't have a smart TV, and I don't. I had my upstairs neighbor bring over an Amazon Fire Stick that was jailbroken. Can I introduce this to you? I'm like, man, I got these, but I really. He goes, you're gonna really like this, Kathy. I'm like, okay, fine. So it came in, hooked up the Fire Stick to my thing, and he goes, okay, well, I'll turn my head, but you're gonna need to put in your Wi-Fi password. I'm like, that is not gonna happen on any day. I am not giving this Fire Stick my Wi-Fi password ever. So his internet was still strong enough to reach the Fire Stick. So he showed me what he wanted to show me. You can you can cast it from your phone. I don't have a smartphone like that. I have a very old Galaxy 4S phone that doesn't have the capabilities of all of that stuff. I have things, but they're old and antiquated. And the next phone Galaxy update, my phone will be obsolete. My brother told me that Straight Talk has a J7 that I should look into. And, maybe once I get situated, I will. But I don't have fancy stuff that has the operating system that supports a lot of these newfangled situations. So when I'm able to get at least a J7, I will. But right now, I just can't. Okay, Julie, take care. So anyway, I didn't miss anybody, did I? Okay, so that's it. I got all my paperwork in for the housing place. Dang, Tiffany, it's so good to see and hear from you. Just love you to pieces, girlfriend. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you don't have giver's remorse because you sure did a lot for me some months ago back when I was having my shoulder surgery and my car broke down and Austin got sick. You really came to the rescue, and that was a big, 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 big gift. I hope you don't have giver's remorse. Everything you did was absolutely angelic. And I don't know what, Austin would not have made it without you. My car would not have been fixed without you. And thank you so much for everything. So anyway, I'm gonna go now, and I might go back to bed. I just might go back to bed. So Deandra lives in senior housing. Good. I don't mind living with older people. Matter of fact, I don't know. I don't. They like to play cards, y'all. I might be able to actually play cards for somebody. They like to play board games. I like to play board games. I just don't have a damn dining room table to be able to play cards or a board game. I don't have a dining room table. Well, right now I got nowhere to put a dining room table. So, okay, Kim. Hey, don't come tomorrow, Kim. Don't come with no more boxes tomorrow. Do not come with any more boxes. I got to clear this stuff out of here before I do anything else. I'm getting U-Haul boxes in the mail today. So don't come over here with your boxes tomorrow, okay? Just let's hold off and let me have some space in here before I actually box myself into the kitchen. So I'll see you another time, though. I love you. I appreciate you. So, okay, that's it, everybody. If you can, give us a thumbs up because this is an outstanding news day for many reasons. And we're going to celebrate every success. And see, this is how you do it. Just like I said in my video, when I come up here and I'm angry and I'm venting to you guys, I'm just venting because I'm immediately like, offended. But I do not act like that in public. I don't interact like that in public. I'm not a two-faced kind of person, but I am time and place appropriate, if you know what I mean. Is senior housing covered by HUD? Yes. If you're disabled or low income, go to HUD.gov and look in the Housing Choice Voucher Program, and that'll give you everything, all the information. So, like I was saying, I'm time and place appropriate. And I know this is a public video, and if I ever ran for office again, they'd probably use all this against me. It's like this is my place because I don't have anybody to talk to. I don't have you guys are my guys and girls. And but yeah, when I go out into public or I deal with business situations or I'm attending meetings or whatever else, I am in flat professional mode. And so count on that. But I love you. Have a great day, everybody. We're going to have rain for another solid week, and my peninsula is already flooded under halfway. You can't even see it. All the goose eggs that were out there in nests are now drowned, gone. That's sad. That's very sad. That makes me very sad. All the goose nests are dead. I am sad. And we're going to have, another 6 days ahead of nothing but rain with only a break, I think, on Wednesday. So, what a bummer. So, it's here instead of a voucher. No, DeAndre, you have to have a housing choice voucher for HUD to cover. And some places, if you can find that are low income, their rent is based on your income on a sliding scale. Those are far and few between. And so check into it though. Go to HUD.gov, look under their housing choice voucher program and apply if you can or if you're qualified. It gives you what makes you eligible or not. Do you know you can make? I mean, a family of four can make up to like $60,000 a year and qualify for a housing choice voucher program. Just saying. So don't hate on people that take it or use the programs that are here to make life easier. Okay, so I love every one of you. For the ones that are coming on the live stream later or to catch up after it's gone or the replay or whatever, I love you too. And y'all take care. And Tiffany says she misses y'all. Well, try to come more. At least comment when you do come, and be sure and thumbs up. And I love you all. Thanks for being a great support for me. And thanks to Susan for her kindness, and to Mary Cat for her kindness. And anybody, I hate to say it, but at this particular point, don't even think about going to my Amazon wish list and sending me anything. I don't want to box another effing thing. You hear me? I love you though. But if you do want to help out, there's another link below that you can help out and would be absolutely welcome, especially with a new $88 a month bill on the horizon. Although it's temporary. So, take care, everybody. Austin says hello. I put him in his kennel because he overshot his potty pad and it really made me mad. So he's in his kennel on timeout. He's never done that, ever. Okay, I didn't put him in his kennel when I left. So, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, please, who is it? Wait a minute. It's a 219 number, so I don't know who that is. It's Indiana, though. But anyway, so take care, y'all. I said that 1,000 times. Bye.